This video, taken by the International Space Station on Tuesday, December 15, 2015, could be one of the best pieces of evidence of UFOs in space to come along in years. During the docking maneuver between the Soyuz spacecraft and the ISS, many UFOs can be seen in the background. Some zipping off in the distance, others gently floating by. And even one gigantic donut-shaped UFO that seems to inspect the event. Once the camera zooms out, the sun lights them up. Just sit back and watch.
Да, переходите.
Есть РДК, готов.
Ориентуюсь РДК.
Так, работа ДКО прекратилась. Выполняем гашение разлетной скорости.
Ну, подсоб Москвы, гасим.
Принято.
У вас выбор ДПОБ есть?
Еще раз.
Выбор ДПОБ есть. Смотрите. Станция находится в ВСК, Юрий Иванович.
ВСК? Принял.
ВСК.
Принял. Сейчас это стабилизация.
How crazy is this? The footage resembles the now infamous tether incident video from the STS-75 mission that happened back in February of 1996. It's very surprising this aired live on Ustream, and didn't have the feed cut like most UFO sightings do near the ISS. But, it's not the last time this happened. This video taken last week was filmed during the SpaceX docking with the International Space Station, as they arrived with supplies. Here we see the same objects, zigzagging and streaking across the screen. Could they be exactly what NASA says they are, space dust or ice crystals? Or is there more to this? These types of videos are becoming very common. But an amazing video nonetheless. A link to the original video is in the description box below. Filmed and uploaded to YouTube by Mato Massaro, on November 24, 2016, these crazy UFOs were seen flying in formation over Toronto. The alleged UFOs were seen in a figure 8, or DNA type of formation, blinking out every now and then, and the excitement of the witnesses could not be contained.
What the? An air balloon?
Bro,
No,
what balloon,
that
bro?
is
It's just a
so
bunch of lights. We might be getting attacked right now. It looks very friendly. Number 8! Bro, what is this UFO, yo?
They disappear completely for a short time, but then return in a different form. So what were they exactly? Were these actually alien vessels? Or is there a more reasonable explanation? First discovered using Google Earth by YouTube user, name Shame, a possible UFO has been seen at the end of a runway at a NASA Jet Propulsion Lab in New Mexico. Take a look. This alleged UFO appears to be parked right at the end of a runway. And for those that think this could just be a stationary object, if you go to the date bar you can see it was moved. Name Shame asked the question, is NASA playing games? Could this be the smoking gun that proves NASA has in fact been working on UFOs? Or is there a more reasonable explanation here? Some have called these objects water towers in the past. So why put a water tower right at the end of a runway? And constantly move it? All speculation of course for now. Let's hope more info comes to light. This footage, first reported by UFOSightsDaily.com, appears to show several UFOs around the H-2 transfer vehicle, a Japanese cargo ship, as it arrived at the International Space Station back on December 13th of last year. Take a look.
And to inch its way up the radial vector towards the International Space Station was seen by external cameras on the International Outpost. Thomas Pesquet in the cupola described the view of the HTV as like a golden treasure box, echoing the words uttered by Japanese astronaut Kamiya Yui that he was struck by during the arrival of the last HTV on August 24th, 2015.
This is not at all uncommon, if you frequent the live feed of the ISS, as many UFOs can be seen during dockings there. But this footage is extremely clear. It seems aliens are very interested in our work in space, but is that what these objects are? Alien vehicles? Or could these things be what NASA claims they are, space dust or debris. We may never know. Last week NASA conducted a spacewalk with astronauts Peggy Whitson and Shane Kimbrough. The astronauts were out there to perform power maintenance, but their cameras may have captured more than they knew. They may have captured 2 UFOs, one hanging out right above them, and another that makes a 180-degree turn out of nowhere. Let's take a look. You can see the UFO, directly to the bottom right of the solar panels. It lingers there for quite some time. You can see it has moved a bit over a few minutes. And this UFO was discovered in the video by YouTube user JustGaz. This one seems to make sudden directional changes before disappearing into space. Incredible possible evidence here, if they are actually UFOs. But to say that is only speculating at this point. Scott C. Waring of UFOsightingsdaily.com believes they are, due to the fact one made a perfect 180-degree turn in the sharpest possible way, one that even an F-16 could not match. But is he right? Hopefully one day we'll know. First discovered by the YouTube channel, The Watcher 252, and reported by UFOsightingsdaily.com, an alleged UFO was found near the Sun using the Solar and Heliospheric Observatory website. Take a look. It was seen on January 3, 2017, and is being described as looking like the Starship Enterprise from Star Trek. But is it an alien ship? Could it really be a UFO? Or just an anomaly on the lens of the satellite?